What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fight for the Factory. If you are surprised to see me, WolfeyVGC, _1 Buster, at another Pokemon Platinum Battle Factory run, if you're surprised to see this, I have news for you. Okay, so there I was, okay, and I was thinking to myself, Wolf, you really messed up that last run, man. That was really not good at all. And then I thought, the stupid Battle Factory is so hard, and then I thought, I do not want to end my Battle Factory series on that. I don't want that to be the last thing you guys see, because then you'll think badly of me, right? And I think I can do better. And I think that I owe it to you guys to do better than how I did in my last run, because I think I was careless. I think I was not focused. I was unfocused. I was careless. And it came through. And you know, the Floatzel really and the Omega, and we can't talk about those Pokemon anymore. We're scarred. So I'm back. And I'm here for a chance at redemption. I'm here to show you guys that the Battle Factory is very serious, and I'm very serious, not only about the Battle Factory, but about providing you guys the best thing possible. So this is #1 try-hard serious mode. Blissey and Fernape and Marowak. I think Blissey and Fernape are actual real Pokemon, like in 2013 or 2010. But yes, long story short, we are going to try really hard here, and it's a good start because we've got a Dawn. Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch, Scary Face. Vaporeon, ooh, I love Vaporeon. Bright Powder, nice. Hippowdon, okay, so actually, so far, I don't like this at all because these 3 Pokemon are all super slow, and I want something faster. These 4 Pokemon are all super slow, but Swampert's a great Pokemon. Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Protect with Shell Belt. Protect! We're definitely taking that Swampert. Storm Drain. My Pokemon are super slow. That's really crazy. Okay, wait, maybe there's a better way to do this. I definitely think I like Swampert up front. It has Protect. And I think it's kind of like, it'd be dumb not to abuse. All these Pokemon are incredibly slow. Nidoking's the next fastest thing. Okay, so I was thinking about what I want to do here, and I think that I actually want... Gastrodon is so slow. Oh, I definitely use... Oh, Swampert's physical. This is really tough. All these Pokemon are super slow. What are Gastrodon's moves? This is like, I think normally where I mess up, so... it's physical Gastrodon. Oh, it's physical Gastrodon. With Focus Sash, Recover, Mirror Coat? Oh, that's so upsetting. Okay, well, at least I checked. That's so upsetting. These Pokemon are really less than ideal. I think what I'll do is this. I'll do these 2 up front. And what I'll do is I'll focus on trading out Hippowdon right away into Infernape. And in the back, what's a good Pokemon to have in the back? I don't think Vaporeon is great in the back. Who has Surf again? Oh, Vaporeon's the one with Surf. I don't know what I'm doing. I could have done Vaporeon. Vaporeon and Gastrodon, but okay, yeah, it's a good thing I looked more closely. Okay, so here's the thing. Weak to grass, weak to grass, weak to grass, weak to grass, not weak to grass, weak to grass. So, I think for now I'm just gonna take... but I'll take that Infernape after the first game. Who's good in back? I'll grab this Vaporeon. I think it's solid. I don't think we'll have any trouble with the first opponent. This type synergy-wise, this is really not good at all, to be honest with you. But, you know, I think part of it is being able to work with what you have. And even though what we have right now isn't great, it's not that bad either. So, Hippowdon's a setup Pokemon. It's not great in doubles, although I did bring it to Worlds. We'll still talk about that. Anyways, I think I've used every Pokemon. No, I never brought Swampert to a tournament. I did bring Vaporeon and Hippowdon, both the tournaments. Yes. So this turn, I'm just gonna go Protect Swampert and Earthquake. I don't see any reason why not to. So Protect, phenomenal move in doubles, phenomenal move overall. Inferno goes for a Fake Out into Swampert, so an excellent read by me. Sing. Really a good turn for me then. Earthquake will come out. It shouldn't do that much damage, but it shouldn't do that little either. Blissey's kind of like not that physically bulky at all, but it should take an Earthquake because Hippowdon's not that strong, but Infernape's pretty frail, so I do kind of expect Infernape to take a lot of damage here, and yeah, we'll pick up the KO there. So oh god, guys, it's a Blissey. The HP is gonna drop so slow. I am so sorry. Wow. Here, let's do other stuff. You guys want to see my homework? I'll show you my homework. Is this hard? It's not that bad, actually. Oh, wait. It's almost done. Nope, it's not done yet. Wow, that did a lot. Blissy's garb. Blissy's true garbage. It didn't even crit. It didn't even crit. It did that much. Wow. So far, tryhard Wolf. Very nice. Gonna clean up this game pretty easily. A great turn 1 by me, obviously. And I'll go for a crunch. Doesn't matter. So Waterfall's gonna come out. Marowak does have high base defense, but I don't know if these Pokemon are EV trained. I have no idea, to be honest. So Waterfall should do a lot. If not, Waterfall plus crunch should do enough. And going slow. So it does survive, unfortunately for me, but Marowak is super slow. So nice 2-turn battle, right? 3 Pokemon in two turns with 3 attacks. That's not bad at all. Yes, that's why you should never battle naturally. Only battle artificially. Like the, oh, this is, no, this isn't, if this was a simulator, I guess that would be battling artificially, but it's not. It's actual Platinum. See? Not an emulator. I'm playing Platinum here. Let's continue. Next opponent, Magmortar, Flygon, and Charizard. Cool Pokemon, so I'm definitely trading. And also, because this is tryhard mode, we're gonna have to trade every time without actually, like, making the team bad. So, Flygon, Charizard, something else I wasn't really reading. It doesn't change my choice. I definitely want this Infernape up front. I really like, I'm kind of building, like, a real VGC team, right? I've got, Fake Out and Protect, which are both excellent things. I've got a fast, frail Pokemon. Unfortunately, I wish I read what the last Pokemon was. Flygon, Charizard, and something else. I hope he leads it, whatever it is. And I still have Vaporeon on back, and Charizard can't Mega Evolve because this is Generation 4. So, Magmortar. So, ooh, okay, this, like, I feel pretty good about this, because I can go Fake Out, Ice Punch turn 1, Swampert, Infernape. Look at how cool Infernape looks. Oh, it's so cool. U-turn. This is actually so good. So, I'm gonna go, Fake Out and Ice Punch into this Flygon, I think. I don't want it to be using any ground-type moves, though it would attack its partner. So, just gonna go ahead and Fake Out. I love Generation 4 Fake Out. I think it looks so cool. I love Generation 4. It's like so cool. And he's gonna go for a Fire Blast. So that's actually gonna do not a ton, I don't think. Like maybe 40%, but it shouldn't do much more than that. Fire Blast comes out, gonna do. Oh, I stand corrected. That did a lot of damage. Shows what I know about Generation 4 damage calcs. Hopefully this isn't Yachi Berry. So. Maybe the game was confused. When I said hopefully this isn't Yachi Berry, I meant I would prefer if the item that this Flygon held was not Yachi Berry, but unfortunately it was. So that's going to do, doesn't even matter. Swampert's really good. And I really like this lead combination. Having Fake Out Pressure and Swampert's multiple type coverage options just feels really good. So in terms of this, I think that I'm going to go for a Waterfall into Charizard and also a U-turn into Charizard. I'm going to reset my Fake Out Pressure. I'm going to get a switch out, and I think Waterfall should be enough. Charizard's really not physically bulky at all, and Swampert's pretty strong. So unless it's a Solar Beam Power Herb, I feel pretty good. And even if it is Solar Beam Power Herb, having having another Water type in the back, like so it's Air Slash, but he targets my Vaporeon. So unless this is Solar Beam Power Magmortar, I think I should be okay. Air Slash does a shocking amount. Focus Blast, not fun at all. I hate Focus Blast. Fun fact, back in 2011, which was my first season, Reuniclus was a Pokemon I used, and it was actually, like, pretty, I wouldn't say good, but it was good on my team, but it wasn't, like, super common, and the recommended set was, like, Psychic, Trick Room, Protect, and then Focus Blast, but I hated missing so much that I would never I used Hidden Power Fighting. Like, Hidden Power Fighting was more appealing to me than Focus Blast, and I actually think it was a good choice. Like, I really like it. Like, it was actually, like, super solid. But yeah, I hate Focus Blast. It's like I think it's good in singles, but in doubles it's not as ideal. So again, another pretty clean. This should be a pretty clean victory. I think my Vaporeon is Surf. I'm gonna go for a Baton Pass here. Oh, okay, Will-O-Wisp. Interesting. So maybe I should have Surfed. I could have protected and Surfed. I'm gonna Baton Pass out. Gonna get out of here like ASAP. And I will go into Infernape because that's the only choice I have. I don't have a choice, guys. I don't have a choice. And so far, I'm feeling pretty good about our team. I like Swampert and Infernape up front. They have really good coverage moves. Infernape will, of course, cover for the grass Pokemon, which is the only weakness to Swampert. And Swampert being super effective against ground types, stab ground types, like, all ground types, more or less. And also having stuff for flying types, like with Ice Punch, Waterfall for ground types, Ice Punch for flying types. And yeah, it feels like a pretty solid combination. So I really like this lead. So I think now it's time to get rid of Vaporeon. And I'm either going to take Flygon or Charizard, but I really like Flygon as a Pokemon. I already have a Fire type as well, even though I do already have a Ground type, but at least now... Actually, no, I don't know. I just like Flygon, so we're going to do Flygon. So next opponent has Kangaskhan, Manectric, and Umbreon. So 2 Mega Pokemon. And yeah, 2 Mega Pokemon. So I'm going to trade Vaporeon here. into my very nice Flygon. I think Flygon's so cool. Oh, I love Flygon. Such a cool Pokemon. It's such a cool Pokemon. I love Flygon. Super cool. Yeah. Opponent number 3. So he's a rough. Oh, it's okay. He apologizes. He doesn't. Sometimes people look a certain way, but they don't want to look that way, you know, and that's all right. And I think it's important to kind of encourage them when possible. So he goes Manectric and Kangaskhan. So I feel really solid about this lead matchup. The only question is what I do. Kangaskhan doesn't have Inner Focus, so the thing is, I don't want to eat a Fake Out from this Kangaskhan on accident. So let's check the summary. So Yachi Berry and Earthquake, Roost, Sandstorm, Dragon Claw. So that's actually super solid. I think what I'll do here is go Earthquake and switch into Flygon. But maybe U-Turn is better. I can also Fake Out Waterfall. Now I'm gonna go Earthquake and into Flygon. I think that's solid. I'll get Fake Out later. Fake Out, reset back later in the game. If he Fake Outs me this turn, it could be bad, but he probably doesn't have hidden power on this thing. So he goes for Thunder Fang, so that's pretty nice, and Crunch into Swampert, but it won't be doing that much damage, or it shouldn't at least. Yeah, it really shouldn't be doing that much damage. Right? Non-Mega Kangaskhan is super weak. So Earthquake's gonna come out. Once again, guys, I do apologize for how long this is gonna take. Unfortunately, Generation 4, the HP stats. Oh. That wasn't what I expected. Yeah, unfortunately, Generation 4, it goes individually, as you've probably learned at this point. So he does survive. He EV'd for that. He EV'd for Battle Factory Swampert's Earthquake. And this should do 50%. Nice, just barely. So Shell Bell. Shell Bell Earthquake seems so good. Oh my gosh, that healed a lot. Did you see that? So I think this turn I'll go for an Earthquake and... Oh, wait. I'm afraid of a potential ice move, so I'm gonna go for a Dragon Claw into Kangaskhan. So he goes for a Thunder Fang again, and a Double Edge. That didn't look that cool. I was kind of hoping for more, so that's okay. You can't win them all, and you can't win any of them either. So Double Edge comes out, gonna do a sizable chunk. So Protect would have been better that turn, but I was trying to cover for an Ice Fang. So I actually also really like the way Dragon Claw looks here. And yeah, that should clean up the Kangaskhan. I'd be surprised if it didn't. And then, yeah, with a critical hit, it definitely will. I would have expected it to do that anyways after the recoil damage and the fact that Earthquake is, like, spread. And even though Swampert is a little bit stronger than Flygon, most likely. So Manectric actually also looks really cool. Like, his legs look a little longer. Take a look before it goes away. You see, he doesn't look kind of cool, and his chest is kind of out. I don't know. I think that looks pretty cool. So Manectric's gone, and now, once again, Flygon unaffected with Ground-type moves, and... I'm really sorry, guys. Swampert is just a slow Pokemon. Oh my god, if he damaged me and I healed back the damage with Earthquake on my Swampert, you know what I'm saying? If my Swampert had... You know? If my Swampert had taken damage, and then, like, imagine my Swampert is red, and then my Swampert attacked the Blissey, and then I would have healed all that damage back. It would have been so nice. So Payback comes out, not going to do a lot of damage to anything it targets, and it does target down Infernape. So without the boost and Infernape's super frail. I think that's kind of what I learned here. Infernape is super frail. Oh, I love these animations. I started playing seriously in Gen 4. Like that was like when I started getting into competitive singles. And I think that's like part of why I really like this generation. Gen 4 is so cool. Okay, so his leftovers Umbreon. That's all right. Close combat. And yeah. Oh, punch. That's what Infernape says. Infernape's a really cool Pokemon. I like it a lot. Yeah, and that health is dropping very fast. So this is going to be the end of poor Mr. Umbreon and a bit of Infernape's defense and special defense. But so far, so good, guys. This feels pretty convincing. I feel like we've built a really solid team. And he says it's better to be holed in the mountains than where I am right now, which is my room. But you know what? He doesn't know anything, so we'll cut him some slack. Next opponent, Dugong, Heracross, and Sceptile. That's actually pretty threatening. I think that's actually a super threatening team. Dugong, Heracross, and Sceptile. So let's see. Who do we want from these guys? Not Umbreon. Dugong, Heracross, or Sceptile? And Sceptile. Manectric seems solid enough. I think I'm going to take Kangaskhan. Here's the theory. I think what I'll do turn 1 is go Fire Punch into the Heracross. And maybe Waterfall that slot as well, just to guarantee get the KO. And I'm comfortable trading Oh, wait, no, I can't lose Infernape. That's right. Okay, maybe this is dumb. Because if I lose Infernape... Oh, okay, I know what I'll do. This is going to be tough, because I think I need Infernape. Though, okay, let's take a look at Kangaskhan, because I think Kangaskhan can theoretically beat that Sceptile, but the Sceptile is super threatening. Why does it have Endure Double Edge? Oh, but it's Salad Berry. Okay, cool. So I think what I'll do here is go for a Waterfall into Dugong and a Close Combat into Dugong. I'm just going to try and get rid of this Dugong because it's the most obvious threat to the Infernape. And I would expect this to KO. I really hope it does. If not, we might be in trouble. Dugong is super bulky, but that being said, yeah, Infernape is also super strong. So that's the end of Dugong, which I feel pretty good about. This is like kind of a tricky situation because Attract fails, so that's super nice. So I will get this free damage onto this Heracross, and I'm liking this position a lot because Sceptile probably can't KO Infernape. I would hope Sceptile can't KO Infernape, and wow, that did a lot. Oh, Swampert is so good. And yeah, from this position, I think what I'm actually going to do is go for a Protect on my Swampert, and either, I think I want a Fire Punch, but I need to choose Heracross or Sceptile. I think Heracross is actually the better play. Yeah, I think Heracross is the better play there. And the reason being is that with Kangaskhan in the back, let's see what he does. Okay, yeah, with Kangaskhan in the back, I feel like Kangaskhan can pretty safely beat Sceptile, especially with like Double Edge into Endure into Reversal. But Heracross could stop my Kangaskhan, so that's kind of the theory there as to like why I did that. So I think there's not really, with Sceptile the only Pokemon left on his side of the field, there's not really a point in doing anything else I think here. So even though I could switch out to take the Leaf Blade, I don't think it would really be that good for me in the long run because like Swampert at some point is gonna have to take the Sceptile on, and like when it does, it'll get O-Code. So no point getting fancy. Just gonna let Swampert go down here. Like Swampert, you are amazing. I like you a lot, and I hope you understand like why I did what I did. And so Fire Punch is gonna come out here and should pick up the KO because Sceptile, as I learned last time, is a frail piece of garbage. So I would expect this to pick up the KO as the short version. I wish Infernape had Focus Sash. Then this would be like a real VGC team. So, wow. Pretty successful, I would say. A pretty successful run. I feel way more confident. This is very serious. Sorry, Amadeus. Go back in your shell. Yes, wow. So I think we'll end the episode here. I like the idea of doing 4 battles in the first episode, 3 battles in the next. So this is the end of this episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm like I always say this, but I love the Battle Factory. So I'm really, really happy to be doing this. If you have any feedback, please make sure to leave it in the comments. Oh, sorry, down below. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys for the next episode starting at battle number 5. Peace.